So we're going to start our tour here on deck 3. Instead of going down, I'll just show you from here. Deck 0 is going to be your medical center and needs forward elevators. Deck 1 is staterooms, deck 2 is staterooms, deck 3 to my left is staterooms. To my right is going to be the atrium where you get on the ship, so I'm going to show you that first. And again, we're in the forward elevators. So this is the Vista Atrium. Got this awesome bar area here. And some seating area. To my left is guest services, so if you have any issues, you'd come here. And just for reference, this is the second, well, considerably second day, first day of the cruise. First sea day. Boarded yesterday. So I haven't fully experienced the entire ship yet. Haven't even been to certain areas of the ship yet. But I just want to get the tour going. So yeah, guest services over there. Bar area over here. And then on this side is the Dream Studio, where you do professional photography. And next to that is the Shore Excursions desk. So if you need to book anything or see if something that you were looking for had opened up, you can do that here. And here's the hours for just our trip, which is an 8-night, 8 nights, 9-night, 8-night. There you go, 8 nights. So we come this way. And this is our first time on a Vista class ship. Just watch the flooring because it does get slippery, I've noticed. So, I mean, this one's fine, but most of them we were walking through yesterday, it's very slippery. So we're coming up to the Reflections Lounge, which I believe is for set time dining. Now we haven't eaten at the dining room yet. Last night was Cucina del Capitano, which was phenomenal. That cruise ship dining room smell. It's one of those, if you know, you know. Mixed with cigarette smell. Ew. I'll get to that shortly. But I do have that hint smell of cigarette in here. But we're going to walk through. Oh yeah, it gets a little bit stronger back here. Okay, so we did this real quick. So now you cannot walk from the front or the middle elevators here to the back. So what I'm going to likely do is just go up to 4, go down, or go over and then go back down just to check out the horizons. So let's do that since we have to go there anyway. Yeah, these elevators are very warm. That was a complaint people were having. Also slippery. This explains the smell. Alright, so we'll come back. We're going to go to the restaurant first. So I'll meet you over there. Alright, so we made it to the Horizons restaurant, which for us, this is ours. And we have the anytime dining. I'm actually on deck 4. But I'm going to show you, it's on decks 3 and 4. You can access it through either deck. So this one's much bigger than the other restaurant we just saw. And it does not have the smell of smoke in it. Alright, so now, again, we're on deck 4 now. We just finished deck 3. We're going to make our way from the back of the ship where we are towards the front of the ship. And these are the aft elevators. See on the map here we are. So coming up to my left is one of the conference centers. To the left of that, and if you go down to the right, it's the Limelight Lounge. It's just, I guess, a secondary entrance. But we're going to take this way, the lower promenade, Coming up to my right, there's bathrooms, usually outside all the big, I guess, guest areas, like the theater, show lounge, comedy lounge. So here's a conference center. Most likely we'll never need it. We're coming down the promenade. Some fun seating areas. Limelight Lounge. Looks like they have a few different entrances. We came here last night for comedy. It was very smoky in there. Like, you smelt it the entire time. And you can kind of smell it now walking through. It became a lot. So I don't really see us spending too much time here. If they do comedy in the theater, we'll probably do it then. So here is the art gallery. Do have a lot of cool looking art pieces. I like this Disney one here with the Fab Five. One from Squid Games. Green light. Morning. And as you continue walking, we got the Heroes Tribute Lounge. I'm going to be quick since they are blasting music. Very cool lounge. We're going to end up here later on probably. They have a gaming table over on this side. So you can play, looks like Baccarat on this. You can watch sporting games or just hang out and get a drink. You know, a lot of the different bars on the ship have different menus, so keep that in mind. So now in front of us we have the Vista Casino. But I'm not going to go in there just yet. I'm going to make a left here. And then this brings me over to the midship elevators. And the staircase is here if you need them. And now we're going to go to the Smokefree Casino, which I'm not going to record in there, so we're just going to peek our head in and go from there. Alright, there's not many people in here at all. Nobody in here. Does not smell that bad in here, so that's a good thing. And fun fact, I've never actually seen anybody win in here, so if you have one in the non-smoking casino, drop a comment below. So again, I'm not going to record in here, so I'm going to just stop the video, head to the other side of the casino, and pick things up from there. Alright, so you do have to walk through the casino to get from one part to the other part of deck 4. So now we're coming back up to the Vista lobby. On my left you've got portside liquor and tobacco. So if you want to buy some alcohol on board, this is where you'll do it. They'll hold it till the end of the cruise, then you'll get it back. To my right is cherry on top. If you have that sweet tooth, this is going to be the place for you. But you can also bring your own. Oh, cool. Look at these stickers. Or magnets, or whatever that is. Got t-shirts on sale. Oh, nice. Alright, so now we're going to keep making our way towards the front of the ship. Forward elevators right back there. And with all the elevators, you do have the staircases not too far away. And what I was saying before, the bathrooms are usually located by the lounges. Like we're in the Liquid Lounge now, which is the main theater, and you have your restrooms here on deck 4 on the outsides. So we're going to make our way into the Liquid Lounge real quick just to give that a peek. Again, this is where you're going to see most of your theater shows, production shows like Flick, and I believe America Rocks and a few other ones. They do have a bar set up here, so if you do want some drinks, you can come up to the bar and get them. I don't know how this is going to work. with the chairs. We've never had anything like this before, so it's a little bit interesting. I do like how they have the booths here. That's a really good idea. Some of the Conquest class ships have that as the seating, and we love that. But not sure how these chairs work. And I know they kind of clear them out and do different things depending on different shows. So they'll end up doing some of the show on a dance floor here. But we've seen all the shows that they do have, so we may just pop in here and there. But I don't think we're going to make a dedication to see every single show. But they're all really good, so if you're into any of the shows, definitely come check those out. And again, watch the floor. This one's pretty... this one's okay. But just watch yourself, because it does get... Yeah, it's getting a little slippery. So we're going to make our way back over to the elevators in the front on deck 4 and make our way up to deck 5. So I will see you upstairs. So we are on deck 5, top level of the Liquid Lounge, starting in the front of the ship again. Give you a nice little vantage point from here. Tons of seating. I like the booth. Those are really good. Alright. I will say the ship is kind of on the warmer side in parts. Notice more by the elevators and definitely by the outside decks. Like right here is just the outside deck area on 5. And this is one of the smoking sections, it seems. And forward elevators are to my right. And here, if you need any type of perfumes, colognes, lotions, face stuff, you get that there. Oh, look at that bottle. It's the Madonna. Watch store over here. We're back at the Atrium, this time on deck 5. And then we got the forward elevators on this side. We have Island Traders General Store. This is your logo shop, some clothes, beachwear, things like that, shot glasses, ship model. And somehow yesterday, I don't know what happened, but I got a ship model and a shot glass. It was $6 for the shot glass, $48 for this. Ended up being $36. So I don't know what kind of coupon I got, but I'm not complaining. And then next door here we have the FE store. Now they do hide a duck. I don't know when, I don't know where, but they hide a big duck, and if you get it, I think it's like $200 credit you get for their store. So just keep an eye out on the duck. I also did see people trying to sell the duck once they did get it, so yeah. And we have another store in here, Swarovski crystals, the Pandora charms, ATM, and this is to check out your folio, which there is one down on 3 by guest services. I believe there's an ATM there as well. So now we make our way up to the upper promenade, which again, we're on deck 5. To my left is going to be the Piano Bar 88, where you're going to catch obviously your piano player. And then across from that is going to be the library bar. So you can grab a book, hang out here, grab a drink, relax. There's also an exit to get to the walking deck outside. And moving on. Down below you'll see the casino. It is glassed off, so I really don't get that smell of smoke right now, which is important because I'm coming up to a couple of the food venues and bars right now, starting off with Bonsai Sushi. Give you a quick look at the menu. They're open every day from 5 to midnight. C days noon to 2:30. We've had to ship for 2. That was really good. So we'll probably end up here at some point. I think one of my favorite sushi spots is still Azumi on Royal Caribbean. We did is it Raw and 5 on Beyond. It's fine. This one I'm gonna think is probably in the middle between those two. Alright, so before I get to the bar on my left, and try not to slip on this floor, got Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse, which we may or may not end up here at some point. We have been here several times and it was always really good. So you can either dine inside, or if you want to dine outside, they do have tables there. You can do that as well. The steaks are really good here. Like I tell everybody, they're not going to blow you away, but they're going to be good steaks. And it also depends on the preference of steak that you want as far as how it's cooked. I like a little bit more char on mine, and they don't necessarily do as much here, just because how it's cooked. But overall, the steaks are really good here. The food is really good here. And for the price, I think it's between $40 and $50 a person. You're getting a 3-course meal and sides. You can't go wrong with that. On land, we live in Orlando, so even going to Disney, a filet on its own is $50. So for just a filet there versus I can get one here with my appetizers, with a dessert, with my sides, all for the same price with tip. I mean, you can tip extra, but you can't beat that deal. Last night we had cucina. That was $24 a person. It was well worth it. It was amazing. But we'll get into that later on. And next up on our list is the Alchemy bar. Now keep in mind that they do swap out the daily specials here, Red Frog Pub, a couple of the other bars as well. They do have classes as well, like a martini class. I think it's like $30 a person. We've had a few drinks here before. They're all really good. Service is always really good here. So now we're going to make our way. Oh, it looks like you can eat outside on deck 5 for sushi as well. So now we're going to come up to the photo gallery. And all of the photos you take on your cruise, you could just scan your card, check those out, buy them, do whatever you need to do. Or you can buy, is that a GoPro? Huh. Where are those at? Okay, maybe I'll come back later. Been looking for a new phone. I doubt I'll get a GoPro. If you have a recommendation for a really good camera, let me know. Buy 10 photos, I get the keychain. Alright. Next up is the Red Frog Pub. Love this spot. It's probably our favorite spot on the ship. We came here yesterday. They have the flights, 4 beers, like the little ones. It's nothing crazy. We actually sat right here. The flight is $10. You can't go wrong with that. Oh, it's nice and cold in here. And I just love the vibe in here. They used to have a menu, which I wish they brought back, of like different food options. But we ended up getting barbecue yesterday. I'll show you where that is in a second. And just brought it in here, relaxed, had our couple flights. And again, for $10, get to try 4 different beers out. I know we tried a stout, Thirsty Frog, Smoky Amber, Eastern Lager. I don't know what else. Whatever they had, we tried. All of it was good. trying to see. Oh, they do have games back here too. And again, just keep an eye out for the drinks of the day and things like that. You may run into a good special. So, and then outside, before I continue walking any further, you do have more seating area. And again, that's on both sides of the ship. And that leads into Ocean Plaza back there. But okay, what else do we got in here? We got darts, foosball. Okay, I'm not that great at that, but I have it. But I'm not going to go through Ocean Plaza yet. I'm going to work my way around and get there. But I love this bar. Probably my favorite spot on the ship, at least so far. And the bartender, shout out to, I believe her name is Laura. She hooked us up with some awesome drinks yesterday. Service so far has been phenomenal on the ship. Again, we're on our first official day on the ship at sea. I did try to, okay, so I'm pretty sure I tried all 4 of these. All good, not gonna lie, all really good. And again, $10 for a flight, I'm not complaining. They used to have pictures on embarkation day of the margaritas for like 20-30 bucks. Again, this was years ago. Don't have it anymore. But yeah, we grabbed lunch out at the barbecue spot and came here. So right here we have Iris Art. Guess you can get your pupils done. I've been seeing this more and more lately everywhere. Alright. Next up is the Dream Studio. So if you're looking to get some, just the same as the other one, the professional photography, probably. Alright, next up is Java Blue Cafe in the Shake Spot. Your morning coffee. You could also do mobile ordering as well. Some of the donut selections and cupcakes, which should be out a little later on. Some of them are out now.
Ice Irish, morning. Yes, ma'am. We don't have chocolate chip.
Oh, sorry, not sorry. I'm thinking of something. Can I have the double chocolate?
Alright, so now we're coming up to Grand Plaza, which I'm debating if I go outside first and inside. Let's go outside first. Automatic door. Swipey. Open, 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 open. Thank you. So they are cleaning right now, but that's fine. We do have a bar here, which is not the Havana bar. And beyond that is the Havana area, which looks like this part is closed, but inside I should be able to get outside, hopefully, to show you guys. And well, we're gonna go past this guy, so let him do what he's doing. I'm gonna go to Guy's Pig and Anchor and check that out. So let's limit some noise. And we're at Guy's Pig and Anchor BBQ Smokehouse, which is included. They are open, I believe, on sea days. Not sure on port days. We did eat here yesterday. I thought the chicken was really good flavor. Everything else was okay. Nothing really was outstanding or blew us away. It was kind of like a one and done for us, honestly. Oh, that breeze is beautiful today. I mean, everything was okay, but if you're looking for good barbecue, this is not going to be your spot. The chicken, again, that was the most flavorful item that we tried. The beef was fine. The sausage was okay. The pork butt, it was good. It wasn't, you know, nothing's gonna blow you away, but actually the mac and cheese was cooked, I think, pretty good. I didn't see the potato salad or I saw the coleslaw. Wasn't gonna get either of those. I have a little thing of when it's super hot out, not eating any of that stuff, so we're not. But you could easily grab lunch here, go through that door right over there, right into the Red Frog Pub, enjoy your lunch, have a little bit quieter of a day or a start to your day, especially if you're on embarkation day when upstairs is chaotic and the Lido marketplace isn't the biggest. I'd suggest coming down here, getting some barbecue, trying it out, see if you guys like it, because we've heard so many people did love it. And just heading to the Red Frog Pub, or even sitting outside here and enjoy your lunch. It's just a different option, a quieter option, and a good way to start your cruise like we did. So we're gonna head back inside now and go back to what is it? Central Plaza, Grand Central, something. We'll be there in a second. Okay, came back inside. Ocean Plaza. That's what it was. And this is the, what is this? The Express Caffeine Fix. Right down the hall to the left. Oh, guess a bar area. Oh, kids seating. That's cool. Alright, so this is Ocean Plaza. This is where they're going to do a lot of the trivia, singing at night, things like that. This seems much bigger. The only thing I have to compare it to is really Breeze and Magic. And again, this is a whole different class. We've never been on this class before, so it's exciting to see all these different areas that are familiar yet different. Okay, this is empanada and pie. Nothing available yet, but later on they will have all these delicious looking empanadas, and I will likely get every single one of them. And on this side over here is the other entrance that I was showing you before to the Red Frog Pub and Brewery. You have more outside seating here. There's no dining venue as far as like the barbecue goes. Not on this side, just on the opposite side. It's weird. It's like cold in spots and warm in spots. So I'd say, I guess, look for an AC vent. Alright, so we're going to make our way out of this area and head down to the Havana bar. Oh, they got the Starbucks cups here. We were here cups from Starbucks. Havana. Excuse me. We're going to head into the Havana bar. Thank you, Carnival, for hooking us up with access to the outside area. Very much appreciated. I remember back on Sunshine, after it got refitted from Destiny, they had the Havana section. They had empanadas in there and a couple other things. I wish they had that here. I think that would be really, really good. Yep. Again, just be careful. Be very, very careful walking around the ship. Which does make sense in this area because people have some incredible dance moves. And I see how they do it now. So if you're staying in the Havana area, you just pop the door open, get that blowing air on your head, messes up your not done hair. You're out in the Havana area. They're setting it up now. And back here we do have the Havana bar. So, and again, many of the different bars have many different menus, so just keep that in mind. We have 2 whirlpools and a nice infinity style pool. And I'm gonna go on this side. Both sides are exactly identical, but there seem to be less of people. Here's where you'll get your towels. I love this pin because I love whale sharks. Here's some larger beds and some loungers. And what time is it now? 7:39 a.m. Can only imagine what the pool deck's looking like right now. Hopefully they don't chair hog it. Here's some of the balconies if you had one of these rooms. It is covered to a certain extent, and then it's open on the other half of the balcony to the elements as far as like the ceiling goes. And that just leads you down to the promenade area. This has always been an area that I do want to stay in at some point. So maybe on a future Carnival cruise, we'll be able to stay in one of these rooms. The only thing I'm not a fan of is that everybody has access in and out of the rooms. Nobody remembers their room number for the most part. That's my only gripe, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright, let's head back inside. Alright, we made it up to deck 6. Now, I want to say that it is actually a day later. Yesterday we were doing decks 3, 4, 5. Decided to do deck 6 and wherever else we get today. So there is that little bit of a difference in time. So we're gonna do deck 6. Start off at the kids clubs over here. Good morning, by the way. Alright, so we have Circle C for ages 2 to 14. And we have Club O2. This is for ages 15 to 17. And this, you can kind of see inside their area a little bit. And me, peeking through. And down here, I think that just goes to the front. Well, technically we're in the front of the ship right now. And we're going to head to the arcade next. Like I said, I did the lower decks yesterday. And I will want to point out the smoke issue that we had at Limelight. Went last night, really wasn't bad at all. So that was hopefully just a one-off thing. You don't worry too much. Smoke in the casino also wasn't really too terrible. So we're gonna go to the arcade, which is extremely loud. So if you need to lower your volume, go ahead and do that now. Mario. Oh, cool, Tom and Jerry.
The Battle Royale.
So say if you did 100 tokens, let's see what a couple games cost.
But it was an endless source of wonder and discovery when I was a young man. I took
Oh, it doesn't really tell me.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So these are 8 tokens just for reference. 12 tokens for the basketball. 12 tokens for whatever that is. 8 tokens for this one. Hey, look, I found a duck. And this is 25 or 26 tokens, just for some reference. So now, again, we are in the forward elevators. There is nothing else but rooms on this level. So, also, it is pretty loud. I don't know how much the people in these rooms up here can see or can hear or not, so I don't know. But we are going to go to deck 7 now and go to the IMAX theater. So let's head upstairs. Alright, made it upstairs to deck 7. And this is the IMAX theater. See if they can show us some options. So we got Superman, brand new one. Right? Yeah. And you can see the pricing down here. Okay. And you can get some refreshments. They do still have Pepsi on board. Here's some pricing. And also canned Pepsi as well. And the Thirsty Frog beers, which are pretty good. So I don't know if I'm able to get in or not. So those are the 3D glasses. Here's the restrooms. Huh. I guess it's closed for now, so we will not be able to get in there. Maybe if I can get a clip, I'll show you now. So, the rest of Deck 7 basically compiles of staterooms. Deck 8, same deal. Deck 9, same deal. So we're going to go up to Deck 10, which is the Lido deck next. Alright, we've made it to Deck 10. My left, this is all staterooms. We're going to go to the resort deck now. And as always, if you guys are enjoying this, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to, like the video as well. Hopefully I can get out. Let's see. I'll pause it. Alright, super wet out here, but they're drying everything off. To my left, you have the life jackets, towel hut, in case you need to get a towel. Over here is the Red Frog Rum Bar. Not to be confused with the Red Frog Pub, which is downstairs. It's going to be where you find all your rum-based drinks, as well as sodas, beer.
Hello, welcome to Red Frog Rum Bar.
That's it? Alright. It's early. There you go. That's alright. So they do all the deck parties up here. But sometimes inside, depending on the weather. You also have the jumbo screen, which does play movies throughout the week. And on the opposite side is the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. They also sell beer. And make sure to check out the boards at most of these bars, because they do run specials every single day. And then drinks of the day. Today is, I don't know if it's today or if this was yesterday, the green Iguana. There you go. And again, it's super early. Sun's just rising. And we did have a time change, since we are going to Curacao tomorrow. Today is actually our second sea day. The pool is closed. I want to say it opens around 8 o'clock or so. And overall, I don't feel it got super packed that we've seen. But still has a good amount of people. Again, not terrible. So coming up over here, we have the Blue Iguana Cantina, which does have breakfast And it has lunch. And this is totally free. They do have chicken wings I've seen too, which is an extra cost. And they do have for breakfast arepas and huevos ranchos. Lunchtime, I want to say they do tacos here as well. And again, this is all free except for the chicken wings, which I've never seen before. I think it's something new that they're doing. We got bathrooms to my right. We're going to head over to the other side now. For a nice glimpse of the pool, and you got the water park, a couple decks up, I believe on 12 entrances all the way on the top. We'll get up there in a little bit. But next over here is the Guy's Burger Joint. You do have your toppings bar as well. We have not tried this out yet on this ship anyway. Most likely we will later. They do have a kids burger that we haven't seen before. It's actually a small burger. So I may get that later just to show size comparison. Here's the options they got. And now we're going to head into the Lido marketplace. And again, just be careful with some of the floors. Lido's not that bad, but some other areas becomes very slippery. So here you have your soft serve, vanilla chocolate, frozen yogurt, chocolate, and strawberry. These may change up here and there, but that's what they got right now. And it is early, so breakfast is not officially open yet. I don't know if Continental is or not. But just to tell you what they have: baked beans, pancakes, hash browns, boiled eggs, grilled ham, Italian sausage, salmon benedict, scrambled eggs. And on this side, they're going to have the same exact stuff I just said. And they have two of these stations, one up here and one in the back. Then they'll also do other items. You see bagels and pastries back there. Omelets you can get, or fried egg. And very slippery. And I keep pointing that out because a lot of people just don't see anything on that, so I want to actually show that, so kind of prepare yourselves a little bit better. Got some pastries here. Also breakfast cereal, Lucky Charms, flakes, Cheerios, Fruit Loops. Morning. We're gonna make our way back. You can kind of see the sunset back there. I had to stop and get a clip earlier. Hopefully my wife gets to see it. She headed up to the gym very early this morning while I do a ship tour. Plenty of seating. And people ask, how do you get the ship so empty? Well, it's just the time of day that you go. Right now it's super early. And our port days are a little weird. We have curacao from 2 o'clock to, I believe, 10. So tomorrow I won't really get that at port. Aruba possibly. We do plan on getting off, but don't know yet. Good morning. So we got biscuits and gravy. How you doing? Doing good. And back here, we got some bagels, and they'll have turkey, ham, salami, provolone, Swiss, cheddar, mortadella, butter, peanut butter, cream cheese, sticky buns, banana bread, bagels, wheat bread, white bread, Norlander bread, raspberry Danish, cinnamon swirl Danish, apple cornet Danish, crown vanilla Danish, croissant, marmalade, grape jelly, sugar-free jelly, strawberry jelly, gluten-free bread. And right back here, right now it's omelets, but this is normally the Deli, which will open, I believe, at 11 and closes later at night. This is usually where they have the express lunch and, I believe, dinner, which I'm not sure what the difference is. as far as why it's called express. But they do have like corn dogs, chicken tenders, some other items too. Over here we have one of the drink stations where you can get Pepsi drinks. And it is 27 cents per ounce. It's included for your bottomless bubbles. You swipe and then start pouring. And we got banana yogurt, plain yogurt, blueberry yogurt, strawberry yogurt, raspberry yogurt. And back over there is the staircase to Gigi's Asian Kitchen and Cucina del Capitano. Got another beverage station here to the right, free coffee. They have some tea packets. All of this is included. Not sure what you want. And they change out the juices throughout the day. And your water and ice. Plenty of seating. I haven't seen any point in time so far. I mean, yes, this is literally the second day. But even on embarkation day and the first sea day, nothing was too busy. So we're gonna head outside now to the Tides pool area. And I am just gonna walk so I'm not in his way. And then I'll swoop it back around. Show you the drink station first. Again, they have the teas to my left and your coffees. But we have the seafood shack, which is an extra cost. Most of it is menu pricing. But they do have other options as well. Oh, there's the market pricing. $29 a pound for a lobster? No way, Jose. And here's your bar location. So if you're looking for a cocktail, they got you hooked up right here. And we have the back pool. Again, this opens probably around 8 o'clock or so, I would imagine. 2 hot tubs, one on this side, one on this side. Beautiful out today, and the pools haven't been too crowded. And coming up is the pizza. Closed right now. Should open up later on. The only thing I hate about the pizza on every single ship is it's never here when you want it. We're always making them. Never like there's a line, but they just take forever making them. Boom, there's your options. So it's going to close out deck 10. We're going to head upstairs to deck 11. See you up there. Alright, deck 11. We have back here just the chairs and whatnot. I'm not going to go back out there now. They're cleaning. On this side, we have Gigi's Asian Kitchen, which we have a reservation for later this week. And Cucina del Capitano, which we had the embarkation night. You get a free bottle of wine at most specialty restaurants when dining on an embarkation night. Food was great. Service was amazing. Our waiter Simba from Zimbabwe was incredible. Shout out to him. We actually may come back. They do lunch here and at Gigi's for free, so you can get I think it's a Mongolian wok during lunch, pasta station during lunch on this side, but dinner is an extra $24 per person. In my opinion, very, very worth it. The food was good, the service is great, and we've had Cucina on other ships and it's always been really good, so no complaints here. So we're gonna head now so I don't get lost. Actually, before I go anywhere, sorry. This goes right down to the buffet where I was showing you that staircase. So that's the Lido Marketplace. Now, I guess I may have to actually go outside and get to the back of the deck. So, we're right here, and I'm gonna go outside and walk around. So I'll meet you outside. All right. We were just on deck 10 looking at the tides pool. It is absolutely gorgeous out today. And up there is the jogging track on deck 12, but we're gonna make our way this side. And on the right side of the ship is generally the smoking area. The whole length of this deck area, I think this is definitely the smoking area. Yeah, okay, so this is the smoking area behind me, and there is just deck chairs here. And I believe down further towards the movie pool deck area, which we're going to get to, is the other smoking section. And again, upstairs is your sports court. We'll get up there later. Jogging track and the funnel. It's a very nice day out as we are continuing to Curacao. And again, we're going to be there tomorrow from 2 o'clock to 10 p.m. We don't have anything planned. Maybe just get off the ship, wander around. We'll have videos for that, so make sure to check those out as well. And then after that, it's going to be Aruba. We have plans to go to the beach, but we'll see. And then that's followed by another 2 days at sea. Brand new Celebration Key. And then back home at Port Canaveral. So depending on when this video drops, those videos will already be out, or this video will be out first. But either way, hit that subscribe button. It really does help us out. And like the video if you're enjoying this. I think to my left is the Seuss at sea stuff. Oh. And everybody is up having their morning cigarettes.
Yep. I mean, my son, I get
You got a pretty good amount of space for smoking, so that's really good that they do that. Here's another shot at the pool deck. And in case you're wondering, the cabana areas are first come, first serve. The only thing I wish Carnival would do is make a bigger pool. They just feel like they lack on pool options. I mean, we have this one, the one back there in the Havana, which is only for Havana guests. That's really it. And where's the hot tubs up here? I don't even see them. Unless they're down below. I don't know. I don't see them. But let's continue our tour. Alright, decided to come into the elevator. Decided to come into the elevator area. So we have the clubhouse upstairs, which we'll get to at some point shortly. Then back here is Camp Ocean. Oh, door's open. And Seuss at Sea. Bookville. Oh, okay. So that's what we're looking at outside. Some stuffed animals. Not gonna go too far in here. And here's the age groups: 0 to 1, 2 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 11. Then you have your Club O2 and Circle C on deck 6. Alright, so we're going to go back outside. For some reason I thought they changed the name of the Seaside Theater, but guess not. Oh, the sun is up and it's shining. Beautiful. So I'm gonna head this way. Tons of chairs and seating. And this is my favorite style of pool deck because of the 3 levels. Usually it's only 2 and it gets a little bit windier. It hasn't been too bad here at all. Especially in the middle area when it's 30, 40 knots last night and barely any breeze in here. So through these doors you have your staterooms on deck 11, which I believe are mainly the spa cabins where we are, and we're literally right around the corner from the spa. And our hallway is right here. So we would just take these stairs down and go to our room. So we're going to show you, just watch the stairs, 1 step, 2 step, and another step. So we're going to insert the stateroom tour now. Enjoy it, and we'll see you afterwards. So our room is all the way at the end of the hall. Down there is where we came in. All right, so we are in room 11207, a spa interior cabin, which means we do have access to the spa when it is open. So we're going to start off our interior room tour. Let's go in the bathroom first. So they do give you the upgraded Elemis conditioning shampoo and shower gel. And they do have the fabric shower curtain, which I know a lot of people are not fans of. Honestly, don't care. Got your towels, some space for putting your things, toothbrush, toothpaste, shower gel, or regular gel, whatever you need. Up here is a charger. Not sure which one, so you guys can look at it and see if you need it or need an adapter. We do have the upgraded soaps, which who knows how upgraded it is compared to the regular. Some towels, toilet tissue. So we're going to come out. Oops. Watch your step down there. Trying to find the lights. That is not the light. There it is. Okay, so your closet. Oh, we do get robes and slippers, which are down there. They gave us, may need some more hangers, but got some hangers. They're here for 8 nights. And some more shelves, a safe. Doesn't look like it's going to hold more than an iPad, or maybe a small laptop. Down here we have some drawers, and you can do the laundry service as well if you want. Moving on to the bedroom area. Nice full length or half mirror, whatever you want to call it. Little desk, drawer with a hairdryer, little notepad, a pencil. They do give you some fun times, some more information, their new rules that they just started moving forward with. QR directory. And their room service menu, which I'll have a whole food video coming out along with a tour. Or I'm sorry, in a blog. So this is the Cloud 9 room that we booked. And these are all our perks. And this is our first time doing a Cloud 9 spa room. And this is actually our 45th cruise. Nice little TV. We did order water. We already stuck one in the refrigerator here, along with a bottle of wine. So it does fit a bottle of wine in here. But you're allowed 1 per person. We got some drawers. I'm sorry, some shelving here. We do have water for purchase, $4.75 each. Some glasses. Our room steward, just met him. Really nice guy. It's his last cruise, and then he's going home for 2 months and on the Magic. The spa's right here. It's actually upstairs, but the entrance is here. My favorite part is through this door. Through this door. It's not too windy out. Alright, so we're going to go inside now and go up to deck 12. But I'm actually going to peek in here and see what we find. Staterooms on this side. I think this is just this area. Okay, so we go up to deck 12. Yeah, let's do that now. Okay, so this is the entrance. It's actually back there for the Cloud9 spa. I'm not gonna go in now. I'll do some tour and do that later, but this is the fitness studio here. Not gonna go in with people working out. And through this door is the spa, the locker rooms, the pool area, or thermal pool, saunas, and warming chairs. So you do have steam rooms and saunas here, one there, one here, and one here. You have the loungers. You got a total of 9. One to my right that you don't see, and the other 8 back here. And then you have the whirlpool, which isn't too deep at all. I think it's only 2 feet or so. So here is the relaxation room. This is where you'll come before any scheduled services or consultations and just sit and relax. Do have some water as well. And it's nice and cold. Morning. But it's literally right upstairs from us. And we're under where you hear the dumbbells. Wasn't bad today. Yesterday was a little bit crazy. So we're going to continue from the Cloud9 spa that we were just in. And go outside to the water slides and Seaside Theater and the Sports Square. And we're in the forward elevators. Left to right, left to right. Oh, we're going right. Ironically, this is all wet and it's not sliding whatsoever on my shoes. So that's a good thing. Alright, over here we have the 2 water slides. These are a really good size for Carnival water slides. Like, these are pretty big. Oh, they do have the inner tube. So one slide has to be like the inner tube one, which I'm assuming is that orange one. I might have to try that out. That looks a lot of fun. And we're overlooking the pool deck. We are again on deck 12? Yep, deck 12. And I get confused because the majority of the ships that we've been on, deck 9 is the Lido deck on here. is deck 10, and then that's deck 11, and we are on deck 12. So we're gonna make our way past the Seaside Theater. And the pool should be open later on. And look at this. A couple chair hogs already, but nothing too crazy. Hopefully the crew actually does something. But we haven't seen a bat anywhere. And again, that could be cruise by cruise basis or whatnot, but on this particular sailing, not as crazy. And I say that because we've been on ships multiple times and we've had multiple experiences with that same ship. So it really depends on the ship itself as far as everybody who's on board, pretty much. Oh wow, mountains. But each cruise takes on a life of its own every sailing. So that's why I say you may have things on one sailing that you don't on the other, and vice versa. So now we are coming up to the sports square, which I am going to hop on the putting green. And the mini golf is free to do. Just watch out for the holes that I stepped in. Up there is the ropes course entrance. I've done it on Breeze, and you start there, and I pretty much finished there and got chickened out, and yeah. But I may end up doing it again. We'll see. This is a sports square. They have cornhole. Not sure what the clubhouse is. Maybe if it's open, we can go peek our head in. Whoop! Watch the step. Oh, that is locked. So I'm going to take this to the back of the ship. And the mini golf is absolutely free to do. The sky ride, I believe, is free to do. Ropes course, free to do. And the stretcher, hopefully you don't need it. And this is the running track, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Stay on this side so everybody can run peacefully. And we're going to come up to the sports court, which is just a basketball. Full-size court. And for reference, that's 7'1" Shaquille O'Neal. And again, upstairs you'll find a sky ride. And all the way back here is a view of the Tides pool, which at the moment is still closed, but should be open in a little bit. We are now on deck 14, which is just made up of some of the Cloud9 Spa treatment rooms, the salon, and staterooms. And those are the rope course area and sky ride. And that's deck 14. We are now on deck 15, which is the Serenity deck. Looks like they were doing some training. So we're gonna just head out on this side. This is for guests 21 and over. So a lot of day beds, padded seats. Wonderful. And we do have at least one hot tub so far. It's nice and breezy up here, but not too bad. So again, this probably opens at 8 a.m. You can check the fun times for hours. Back over here is Salad Creations. I want to say during the afternoon. Oh wait, no, is this might be Salad Creations on this side. I know they have it up here in the bar area, which open up later on. At least the bar does. Salad Creations may only open for lunch or dinner. Not sure. We have a lot of the clamshells. And this is just an adult's getaway from the hustle and bustle of the pool deck. You do have your hot tub here, and there's one on the other side, which is all identical. So we're gonna exit this area of Serenity. And this is free. So there's no extra charge. You just have to be over the age of 21 to come up here and enjoy the Serenity deck. I still say the one on Carnival Sunshine was amazing because of that 3-level high waterfall. This one's actually not bad though. So we're gonna head over here. We're on deck 15. And up the stairs, I'm not going up the stairs, but up these stairs, you would walk and you get your 2 water slides. Orange one and the yellow one. Which lead you down to deck 12, I believe. Yeah, deck 12, I think. These are decent length slides too. All right, so let's head back in.